So this is a 2026 reading for the fire and earth signs. Just want you to know that this is for your sun, moon, rising, Venus placements. So with that, here we go. Okay, so first thing is I asked Spirit specifically what would happen in the beginning of 2026 for fire and earth signs. We got Six of Wands. Then for the middle of 2026, we got King of Swords. And then for the end, we have the Sun. So, got it mixed up. But other than that, there's a lot of good things it looks like that's coming for the fire and earth signs next year. We have a lot of major arcanas here with the Magician, the Fool, the Empress, and even have one at the bottom here, the World, and then you saw the Sun. So it's clear that there's a lot of things happening for you guys this year. But I feel like it starts with a decision that you have to make. One thing that I was thinking about is, are you going to be in survival or are you going to thrive? And I think that's really like the decision that you need to make, because 2026 is a 1 year. So with that, that means that it's new beginnings, it's a lot of change, and even with this spread here, it's clear that there is going to be a lot of change and things coming into alignment for you. So I feel like the biggest thing is, are you ready for it, and are you willing to make changes so this can happen? Because I feel like with the Magician, like it's always been meant for you, but like you just either didn't know or didn't like you just weren't ready. Those things could have happened. But we have also Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. So it's a lot of new beginnings here. Also have Four of Wands. So again, like a lot of things to celebrate here. This could be a new position here, and I feel like with the Kings here, it's gonna be something like huge, role, like a leadership type of role here. We also have, like I said, the World. So it's definitely gonna be up there. You know what I mean? Like you are moving up. I'm like really excited. But with the Fool, it's clear that you had to make some type of change and really just go out on a limb. So one thing that I'm hearing here is to bet on yourself, and I feel like that's exactly what your spirit team wants you to do. Like I was saying before, that could be the decision that you're really trying to make here, especially if you come from a life of poverty or just not used to having certain things. And this could even be like relationships, especially if you have like mommy and daddy issues. So those things could be significant, especially with the Empress. I feel like you're stepping into a different role here. Maybe this really could be a actual relationship, like a love connection. Because I was looking at the Four of Wands, and it makes me think about like a wedding. So that's significant as well. And I saw the ones up here with the aces, so 111 or 11 could be significant, especially with Four of Wands. Another thing that I was thinking about here with the Magician is a rabbit, because like how magicians like pull rabbits out of their hats. So that could also be significant as well. Rabbits are also about abundance, so it's very clear that finances are not going to be a problem for you this year. Like life just gets easier. I keep hearing that "ooh child" by Five Stair Steps. It says things are gonna get easier, things are gonna get brighter. So yeah, it's just all about you experiencing a different level of success, a different level of happiness, a different level of peace, a different level of love. Just all big things here. And I feel like sometimes when good things happen, you get scared. You know what I mean? And I just feel like there's no other shoe dropping. There's nothing that you really need to worry about. I just feel like now is the time for you to actually have something good and to hold on to it. So yeah, just really enjoy the things that come when they come. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking with the King of Cups, this is a lover, you know what I'm saying? So love is definitely coming in, and it could come in different forms, however you want. So just really be open. But also with the Empress, she's about fertility. So this could be a new child, or just a new chapter overall. So yeah, I'm really excited. And this Page of Swords is at the bottom, and I'm just thinking like how much you've grown. You know, this could have been where you were, but from the spread that I'm seeing, you got. Okay, so like I was saying, Spirit definitely recognizes what you've been through, and even we have the Seven of Swords at the bottom. So it's clear that you've been through your share of hurt, pain, and like I said, just been in survival mode for a very long time. So it's really taken a lot to, you know, get to this point and even just accept it, honestly. So, yeah. But I feel like you've always known that, you know, you're special, you meant for more, and I feel like maybe you are like the black sheep of the family or just someone that like different things. But it's just clear with the star here at the bottom that you're meant to shine, do more, and just not settle for a life of mediocrity for, oh, I could say, just for like the same. So I was just, yeah. We also have here the Three of Cups, so I just feel like you're going to get the support that you need in your career, with your partner, with your friends, your family. Like, you're really going to feel that love, and I feel like, you know, black sheeps don't normally have that, so I just feel like things are really changing in your world. You're really going to have the sun, like, this is my favorite card, so yeah, it's clear that you're just going to have a life that you're happy about, you know, finally. And speaking of that, we have Ten of Cups here. So this is, I mean, that's all about happiness, alignment, things just really coming together. Rainbows could be significant here just because I see that. But yeah, this could just be like things really coming together in your career and love, like finally, you know what I mean? And that's just really what I'm getting, like the overall vibe here. We also have the Seven of Wands here. So 777 could be significant as well. Just all about luck, support, alignment. Just things really coming together. Like, dang, I don't know how many times I gotta say it, but alright, these are the last two. We have the Emperor and Queen of Wands. So like I said, you're moving up, you know, and moving on. But the Emperor could also be about fatherhood. So yeah, you have your soulmate connection, your life partner, person coming. I mean, between that and also with the Ten of Cups, you really could be, you know, growing your family as well. So doubling down on that. And yeah, okay, so last thing I'm going to say is songs that came to mind are Enough by Cardi B and No More Drama by Mary J. Blige. So I feel like with all that, it's clear that you've had enough. You know, you're tired of the mundane, you're tired of drama, you know, and trauma, you know. So I just feel like your spirit team sees that, they get that, and it's clear that what's gonna happen in 2026 will be like justice, you know, like I'm singing like a resurgence, like your comeback era. So just, you know, be open to that, be ready, because your life is changing for the better. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much and have a great day.